In previous segments, I presented a number of libertarian concerns. Particularly, I pointed out various small ways in which the government can interfere with the personal lives of people, right, by using the power that the government has over the economic sphere. But to understand the libertarian perspective, it's important to also look at this as a larger problem. Right? The basic argument is that the bigger the government is, the larger its reach and the more its resources, the more power it has to pervasively interfere with people who disagree with it. We could look at this in two ways. One is to look at the apparatus of regulation. Right? As the government claims the authority to regulate more and more aspects of people's lives, right, it has more power, it has more scope to interfere with and place burdens on people who want to operate in ways the government doesn't approve of. So if the government just sort of handled regulation of finance and, as some libertarians say, the police, the courts, and the military, right? Well, they wouldn't have that much indirect control over people's lives. But when the government is pervasively and heavily regulating the workplace, private charities, education, okay, etc., the more control that it gets. There's also the important point that a large government is financed by taxes, right? So when the government taxes people to give money to education in the ways that the government deems fit, it's that much less money that's available for individuals to support private schools, right, that operate in ways that they see as appropriate and that the government interferes with. Okay. This is sometimes called the power of the purse strings. So in a nutshell, right, the libertarian argument is this. In order to have a high amount of personal freedom, you have to have the ability to be able to support yourself and to operate various kinds of private institutions that are shaped around moral beliefs, preferences, etc., that the government disagrees with. And as government grows, it makes it more and more difficult to sustain both maintain yourself personally on the economic level and to sustain institutions that are shaped around beliefs that the government does not share. Right? So a larger government involvement in the economic sphere means less ability for a wide range of people, right, to live according to the lifestyle that they prefer.